Critic, and yep, that's what today's episode is. Quentin Tarantino's classic Pulp Fiction. Yep, oh no, this film's obscure, but I'm gonna explain it as good as I can, at least as best as I can anyway. So, where do I begin except for the fucking beginning? This film is about this. Well, we'll see. Here's there were two people saying, would it be these rob liquor stores and gas stations? Here, the police can find. Here, you'll probably have problems, but no one's ever attacked a diner, have they? So they come up with the idea that why don't this fucking rob the diner? The film then begins with the two of them threatening they won't shoot anybody as long as they give them the money. As the open titles run, we meet two of our main characters, one played by I don't know, and one played by Samuel Jackson. One of them got going on a date later on with the guy who works for the gangster boss's wife. And so some guys owe this guy money, and they won't give it to him. The scene where Samuel Jackson's like, tell me what it looks like. They're like, what? He says, where do you live? What? I don't know what is. Do you speak English? You fucking what? Like, what? He says, I said, do you speak fucking English? I'm like, okay, yeah. And then, do you look like a bitch? And he's like, what? Ah! She says, I said, do you look like a bitch? No! And then they just go and have to shoot at these two guys, just leaving one of them left. Just in the floor. Anyway, we then skip a couple of hours later, where we meet the boss, but we don't see his face. We're introduced to our other main characters. So one of our other main characters, played by Bruce Willis. Usually each character gets about an hour's worth of story in this film. Usually. Simple. So the boss tells Bruce Willis' character to lose a fight, a boxing fight, purposely, so they can win. They can win shitloads of money or some shit like that. I don't know. We don't see our two main characters from the second scene, where we're somehow not wearing the same black and white uniform they were wearing before. Oh yeah, I should also tell you, this film takes place during 2 days. The film then continues off with let's see, I think, yep. Next thing we see is one of our main characters, the one not played by Samuel Jackson, has to go on what is still called a date with his boss's so-called bitch. I'm sorry if I offended any of my viewers there, sorry. So he goes to his dealer and he injects himself a bit of heroin. Gets a line, and she's taking fucking cocaine, and just the two of them fucking go to down the fucking go off a bit. They go to a little dance contest, they actually win it, because they're stoned out of the fucking head. And then one of our characters is literally, she thinks this heroin's cocaine, she literally sniffs like shitload, like this much down her fucking nose. So it's like up to the ground, almost dead. Because you just snorted fucking heroin down her fucking nose, thinking it was cocaine, and trust me, heroin, don't take too much heroin, trust me. One thing I ever learned about drug use, never take heroin. You will die. taking heroin. Also, yep, he pretty much like shit, and then pretty much literally just runs out. Literally finds his dealer, literally gets the little thing, fucking jacks with his thing, but get a heart starting again. And yep, then that story literally ends. He goes home and that's it. Next part of the story. Let's see. We begin off with a flashback from Bruce Willis' character when he was a kid. His dad died in the Vietnam War, and that a guy played by Christopher Walken of all people was a friend of his, and he what I was given to his father years ago. Got down from his from Bruce Willis' great grandfather, in which we literally see it says that he's kept the fucking this watch of his ass for the last 2 years. Disturbing, yes. Anyway, so yeah, Bruce Willis does not lose the fight, and then he gets into a lot of fucking trouble. So yeah, him and his girlfriend try escaping the next day. Bruce Willis' girlfriend's convinced that she must have forgot the watch. Later on, Willis goes there. He finds a silencer in his house with a gun yet to a silencer. We then see our main character from the fourth part of the story. The guy Nathaniel Jackson. Goes to come out the back and like, oh shit, and then Bruce Willis shoots him. We spent an hour on this. We spent almost an hour on his character just to get him shot down. Holy shit! We spent an hour on the character and he gets shot down like that. Oh, just me. It's not the last we see of the character yet. Just me. And so Bruce Willis just says, "Fuck it, I have to get out of here." So he drives back, and guess who he collides with when he stops? His boss, picking up some food, and he runs over his boss and then crashes the car. Looks like, and then his boss gets up. He tries shooting the bastard, but they're pretty dozed out. Afterwards, both of them, and then they end up with some shopkeeper who just kidnaps them. Literally, just ties them up and gets some guy called the Gimp out of the freaking cellar to try and watch out for Bruce Willis while you get his boss. They grab him and they literally burn. They literally start raping him, and one of them jacks off to it. So yeah, Bruce Willis' character is able to escape. He gets up a big fucking samurai sword, kills one of them, leaves the other one a bit. Then his boss picks up a gun and shoots a guy. His boss gives him a chance. Thanks for helping him. His boss gives him a chance. He'll let him live. He'll let him live as long as you fucking get out of town now. You've killed one of my guys now. Oh, fuck off. So he goes back to his girlfriend's place, and they fucking escape. And that's the end of Bruce Willis' character for this film. Then the final part takes place in between the third scene and the second scene, and also collides with the first scene in the film. The first scene in the film doesn't happen in the timeline. The second scene actually happened before the first scene happened, if you get what I mean. But that gets explained later on. So we continue on where the second scene left off. We found out one of them, this guy was still alive in the bathroom. He probably fucking shoots them, and they don't even get hit. Oh yeah, also the guy who one of the two guys who wasn't played by Samuel Jackson, he's still alive because that Bruce Willis thing didn't happen until the day after this story happened. After this part happens, this happens after the second scene. He doesn't die until the Bruce Willis part of the story. And trust me, this takes place before the Bruce Willis part of the film. So, he accidentally end up shooting the last of the people who owed them money. I mean, his character probably like, what the hell, you know, just shoots him, fucking takes his head off, and then Johnny Depp's like, what the fuck, man? Like, oh shit, I must have pulled the trigger. Oh fuck. So yeah, they have to do something about the car and the dead body. They take him to this guy's coffee place, and he's probably like this. One of them's probably like, this is good coffee. He's like, I know what my coffee fucking tastes like. People come here and buy this shit. My wife buys shit. I buy expensive shit because I like to taste what my coffee fucking tastes like. But I don't care about my fucking coffee. I care about... I'm gonna have to censor this. I care about the nut in my cellar. So yeah, they get a guy called Mr. Wolf. The boss calls. And once the boss calls it, it kind of... So you get this wolf guy anyway, called Mr. Wolf. And you literally have to get rid of... You literally clean up any evidence of this happening. So they have to get rid of the blood all over them. They have to put some really shitty clothes on. Not joking. They literally have to clean the friggin' car, literally show no evidence. And then they have to dispose of the car because the dead body's in the fucking trunk now. So anyway, so they share a car, so two guys share a car after they get rid of the body thing. And they go to the diner, which the very first scene happens in. And so, the two robbers are probably like, what the fuck are you doing? And I love a mismatch between our two guys and the couple from the first scene. Literally happened, literally killing. So yeah, no one, so yeah. The final scene, I think two of them, I think the couple just leave and then just run off. Because Daniel Jackson just fucks up with one of them. He also finds out that he's gonna leave as well. He's gonna leave the galaxy thing. They're just gonna assert the earth. Kill the religious stuff he believes. Anyway, so yeah. The film ends with our two guys literally just leaving the diner. And the film ends there. This film was very enjoyable. Like, it kept me hooked through the entire film. I could not. I enjoyed this film a lot. It was a good film, and the idea of the ending happening at the beginning is brilliant. I have to give this film 10 stars on IMDb, and I give it a piece. You don't know how good this is. This is the first good film I've seen while doing this review show. I'm like, what? Time. I think I might be able to go back. See you guys next time with John Carter. Hopefully. Yay!